Up next on The Bottom Line, doing time wisely. We'll introduce you to a group of graduates who are changing their lives for the better.
So I'd like to end this with 3 words: believe and succeed.
We'll tell you about big news for sports fans in Montgomery County.
We have a wonderful tradition in Montgomery County, recognizing achievement in all areas.
A program that's motivating kids to get outside and explore the world around them.
Yes, I'm going to try to learn more about nature.
And Montgomery County shows its colors by officially raising the pride flag.
It's my hope that as we make history here today in Montgomery County, we will signal to all LGBTQ residents that we embrace you and we love you.
Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Susan Kennedy. The Montgomery County Correctional Facility has provided adult education to inmates since 1978. Over the past 30 years, the program has evolved to meet the changing demographic of offenders so that when they are released, they have a better chance at reintegrating back into their communities. It's graduation season here in Montgomery County, and for these young men, this commencement takes on special meaning.
And you're all here to share in the achievement and success of our graduates.
They are part of the Model Learning Program at the Montgomery County Correctional Facility, and on this day, they are officially high school graduates. Jordan Williamson beamed with pride as his name was called.
Jordan Williamson.
Man, when I got my passing scores, I was ready to dance. I was dancing.
Jordan was one of more than a dozen graduates who walked the stage. Judy McCrory's grandson was one.
So they made their mistakes, but in doing that, let's get it straight now.
She said this opportunity is a first step in getting his life back on track.
They deserve that education. Regardless of what they have done, they deserve an education still. And I think it's wonderful. And I think the people that work with him, the officers that work with them, I believe it's a great honor.
It's estimated close to 50% of inmates who enter the system do not have a high school diploma. The Clarksburg Correctional Facility is the first county jail in the state to have an accredited program.
My mom, who has, been a miracle worker, kept me upbeat. My dad, the hardest working, most humble man I know.
Speeches during the ceremony told the story of young men who understood the significance of their accomplishments.
So I'd like to end this with 3 words: believe and succeed.
And their words brought family members and friends to tears. Dr. Darion Pollard gave the keynote address, and she told the graduates Montgomery College would be there to support them. Each graduate was awarded a $1,500 scholarship from the college. Scholarship? Was that a nice surprise?
That was a nice surprise. I wasn't expecting that.
I want you to remember that your community college believes in you. We stand ready to help you be whatever it is you want to be. And no matter where you go, higher education has the potential to change the direction of your life, your family's life, and your community.
Councilmember Gabe Albornoz serves on the council's Public Safety Committee. He said the most important thing is where young men like Jordan go from here.
I hope that they turn the challenges that have happened to them into assets, not liabilities, but assets, because they bring unique experiences that we can all benefit from knowing about, and the knowledge that they've gained, not only through their GED instruction, but the process that it took to get them to this finish line, I hope will be a valuable lesson as well. It inspires me, and I know it inspires everybody in this hall.
Well, school and everything was out of the question for me. But after getting out here, taking my test, getting my diploma and everything, I'm choosing PRC to try to better me to get a better position.
And please welcome our class of 2019.
I'm trying to get a new apartment and everything, get myself settled for life on the outside, including college and everything when I get out.
Great job, darling.
And for those who were part of the journey for these young men like Jordan, well, they say their future is bright.
He's headed in the right direction. I think he's going to be somebody important.
Thank you, Mr. P.
In your life, yeah, all right.
Thank you. I ain't going to forget about you now.
Hey, I ain't going to forget you either, man. You're a great guy.
Thank you.
All right, sir.
Montgomery County is home to dozens of star athletes, and now they will officially have a location where their achievements will be recognized.
Katie Ledecky of the USA reigns supreme.
Katie Ledecky, Stephon Diggs, and Sean Springs are just a few of the big-name athletes who got their start right here in Montgomery County. And to recognize those athletes and the thousands of others here who have made contributions to the sports world, the creation of a Montgomery County Sports Hall of Fame has been officially launched.
We have a wonderful tradition in Montgomery County of supporting and honoring and recognizing achievement in all areas.
The kickoff took place at the Shirley Povich Field, home of the Bethesda Big Train baseball team.
The vision and the creation of the hall came from my good friend, Gabe Albornoz.
Councilmember Gabe Albornoz initiated the idea for the Hall of Fame while he was the director of the county's Department of Recreation.
This is a truly exciting day for Montgomery County, and I am thrilled and honored to be here with all of you. And so this is a way not just of celebrating really remarkable athleticism, but also hopefully as a vehicle to bring our sports community together here in Montgomery County so that we can advocate for better fields, so that we can advocate for greater access to sports in communities that may be economically disadvantaged and can't afford to play.
Montgomery County local Sean Springs came to the launch to offer his support. This former Redskins cornerback and Springbrook High School graduate said his experience playing sports here in the county taught him valuable life lessons that he believes are important in the development of every child.
It's about how do we help continue to develop some of the kids in this county, because the lessons that you learn playing sports from teamwork, dedication, hard work, and we have to continue to build our youth and build the people in the county.
Among the other supporters on hand, council members who believe there are numerous benefits in establishing a Montgomery County Sports Hall of Fame.
Well, what excites me about this is it's not just about individual achievement, it's about community accomplishment and about the community coming together through sports to teach young people about life, to focus on productive uses of time and to really be part of something that is a lifelong pursuit through sports.
The Montgomery County Sports Hall of Fame is partly about helping to formulate a stronger identity of our county, but I hope it'll also help the county reinvest in more sports.
Sports teach kids so many lessons. How to fail, how to get up again, how to win, how to do so with pride and with being humble and not boastful, and it's just a great life lesson.
The inaugural Sports Hall of Fame induction will be held September 13th at the Silver Springs Civic Building. At a BioBlitz, scientists, students, teachers, and volunteers work together to get a snapshot of an area's biodiversity. Recently, some Montgomery County students trekked from their school to Sligo Creek to better understand the nature that surrounds them. These fourth graders from Arcola Elementary School in Wheaton put down their pencils and closed their books for an afternoon of exploration.
BioBlitz.
Is there anyone brave enough to give
I will.
I will. One at a time, one at a time.
They are participating in BioBlitz.
Don't squeeze it, just put your fingers on so you just can't escape.
An event where teams of students led by local experts.
That is called a mallard duck. We have the Kenedy geese around here. It's a type of waterfowl, type of water bird.
From DEP, county parks, MCPS, and the Audubon Society.
And I'm a graduate student at George Washington University, and I study ants.
Work together to find and identify as many species of plants, animals, fungi, and other organisms as possible.
A lot of these kids haven't even been to a stream before. This is their very first time, and even further than that, they don't know about these macroinvertebrates that are living under the water. And furthermore, they actually don't even see these fish either. They might have seen it in an aquarium, but they've never seen it in the wild, which is something very new to them. And it's very eye-opening, just like you were saying, that there are these living animals inside of here, and they actually matter. They actually can tell us whether or not their stream is healthy, and they take that with them throughout life.
Arcola is just steps away from one of Montgomery County's gems, Sligo Creek Park, where dozens of species live and thrive.
Yeah, what we're looking for are organisms like this, right in here.
Councilmember Craig Rice came along to see what these young naturalists discovered.
Well, the reality is that our environment is also a classroom. And so getting out of that traditional classroom and getting into and seeing what's happening outside so they can actually put some of the things that they're learning about into practice and see what it actually means on a touch, feel, taste basis is incredibly important. And you see the kids, they're so excited because the things that they've learned about in the classroom, in the textbooks, they're now able to see and then translate that into what it means for them in their real world lives.
This BioBlitz documented many aquatic and terrestrial critters, including species of fish, crayfish, and other beings found in the waters of the park. This educational experience had the full attention of all the young scientists.
At first I was kind of like scared because I thought that it was gonna pinch me, but then I was like, oh, it's like calm. It's not like it doesn't pinch. Yes, I'm gonna try to learn more about nature, and I think that I'm gonna study about this when I'm older, probably.
Arcola Elementary is just one of the many schools in Montgomery County that participate in the BioBlitz program. It's through this program officials hope to underscore the importance of conservation and highlight the biodiversity of our county.
To be able to come out to a stream and see all of the biodiversity that's here, but also understand some of the challenges that are facing that biodiversity and our environment as a whole.
Unfortunately, you wouldn't want to see a lot of these because that would show that the water quality is not good.
So it's a really great opportunity during Chesapeake Bay Awareness Week to talk about, what all of this means for the healthiness of our bay, for the healthiness of our waterways as a whole, and also for our Earth as we battle climate change.
And finally, the month of June is all about the rainbow flag, as it is a time when we celebrate Pride Month. Here in Montgomery County, leaders kicked off the recognition by raising the pride flag here in Rockville for the very first time. For the first time in Montgomery County history, a pride flag now waves at Veterans Plaza. Leaders, activists, and residents all came together for today's event, which was led by Evan Glass, the county's first openly gay council member.
50 years ago, there were few establishments that welcomed and served the LGBTQ community. And it was up until the 1970s that the American Psychiatric Association listed homosexuality as a mental disorder.
The flag raising kicks off events for the month of June and comes as the 50th anniversary of the Stonewall riots, which became a catalyst for the gay movement, is recognized. Councilmember Glass told the group assembled at the event that when he was 22 years old, he made a New Year's resolution to be true to himself at all times.
And it's my hope that as an openly gay elected official, I can help create an environment where parents, friends, family members, teachers, and others feel safe being true to themselves and accepting others for who they are.
While there has been legislative progress made with LGBTQ rights here in Montgomery County,
and Montgomery County affirms our commitment to full equality for all LGBTQ+ residents.
Problems still exist. Since 2015, 49 hate crimes have been reported here, and the frequency of those events is increasing.
And so today it's an important day because it reminds us of our commitment, but we have a long way to go. And there are many of you in the audience that have a lot of very important suggestions that we need to take up at the state level or locally to make sure we pass legislation, to make sure that we fund certain programs, to make sure that we are actually doing what we need to do.
Both the rainbow flag and the transgender flag were represented at today's event. Councilmember Glass says having open conversations and learning from each other is how we can create a truly inclusive community and positively change.
While we're here in Montgomery County, we've made great strides in equality and representing our LGBTQ residents. It is our transgender community, particularly transgender youth, Black transgender women, and LGBTQ non-white individuals who are more likely to experience violence than any of their LGBTQ peers.
Councilmember Glass is sponsoring a series of Pride events for the month of June that are open to all.
It's my hope that as we make history here today in Montgomery County by flying the Pride flag on our official flag post, we will signal to all LGBTQ residents that we embrace you and we love you.
Well, that does it for this edition of The Bottom Line. For County Cable Montgomery, I'm Susan Kennedy. Thanks for watching.